Another example of current PM Stuart Young bullying behavior. Young stoops at media, questioned over gun donation to TTPS. A visibly irritated Minister of Energy and Minister in the office of the Prime Minister Stuart Young yesterday responded with a stoops at the media when an attempt was made to question him about his handing over of a gun to the police service. Young was approached for comment at the swearing-in ceremony for councillors of the Port of Spain Corporation at City Hall in Port of Spain. When the ceremony came to an end and Young was exiting City Hall's Ethelbert Telly Paul chamber, a reporter said, "Minister Young, I have a question to ask." Young responded, "What is the question?" The reporter continued, "The question is regarding the Gun Disposal Act." The minister then let out a stoops and walked off. The disclosure that Young had donated a firearm to the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, TTPS, was made by opposition members of Parliament Dr. Rudal Munilal and Saddam Hussein at a United National Congress (UNC) news conference on Sunday, August 20th, where they called on Young to disclose details of the donation. On Monday, August 21st, Young confirmed that he had donated a legal weapon to the TTPS and that the possession and disposal of any legal firearm must be authorized by the Commissioner of Police. Young was quoted in The Guardian was saying, "I can confirm that I did donate a legal weapon to the TTPS. At all times I have abided by the laws of Trinidad and Tobago." He also denied claims by the UNC that the weapon was a semi-automatic gun. The minister added, "My action was of my own volition, and I stand by it." Repugnant and totally unacceptable was how the UNC Member of Parliament for Oropush, East Rudal Munilal, yesterday described Young's behavior when he was approached by the media about the firearm. Young has several critical questions to answer with respect to his questionable donation of a firearm to the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. This is a suspicious activity involving yet unknown police officers which may be in breach of the law. I raised those matters at the opposition's Sunday press conference on August 20th, 2023, and in my statements on the issue earlier this week. The media must be commended for the continuing probe into this suspicious activity of a senior government minister, one who has round-the-clock police protection. Young's retort to the journalists' inquiry is consistent with the authoritarianism and haughtiness of his boss. He added, he called on Young, who is a sitting member of the National Security Council, NSC, to hold himself accountable to the citizens of this country. Munilal said, Young's behavior toward the media illustrated the high-handedness and lack of transparency of the Rowley regime. In fact, Prime Minister Rowley has returned to Trinidad and Tobago from a safe sanctuary without addressing any of the raging national issues, including Young's questionable gun escapade. In addition, Police Commissioner Erla Harewood Christopher must publicly explain the policy, procedure and practice in receiving firearms from citizens. The Express learned that Young obtained the FULs under former Police Commissioner Gary Griffith to purchase firearms, including the one he donated to the police. While Griffith declined to divulge information due to FUL confidentiality, he previously told the Express that while Young is within the law to hand over a weapon to the TTPS or a legitimate dealer, he still has questions to answer. Griffith asked why Young donated the weapon to an elite arm of the TTPS and not the station where the weapon is registered. He also raised questions as to why the weapon was donated and whether it was recalibrated to make it automatic.
You good?
I want to ask you a quick question.
What is the question?
Question regarding just
No.